Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome along to another episode of Grass and Grain. Something a little bit different today. My name is Jack, as always, and I'm going to be walking you through what we've got coming up. We've got a day where we're primarily just waiting for grass, like mowed silage to ripen, to dry out, and grass that's already been lifted to grow properly, actually. So what we're doing, we're clearing out this barn here behind me. One of the many tasks we're doing on the yard. I should have really moved that back a bit more, actually. And these bales here are very dry, and as a result, we're going to stick them straight down to the biogas where we'll get them sold up today, I think. They've agreed to take them off me. I'm not really looking forward to make any kind of major money off these. More than anything, I just want to get rid of them because they're blocking up some space here, unused space really at the moment. But I want to be able to stack some more bales in here very shortly. So we're going to get rid of these today, and then we've got a bit more yard clearing up to do really. Oh, that was now a bit too far. We're going to be looking into getting this yard looking all nice and tidy. So we have got some good news back from the building engineers. So they've given us the old go, the green light really to get going. So we're going to have a run through what we're going to be doing with those, with the big shed over here. And then we've got some work to do in there ourselves. So lots to do. It's going to be quite interesting to see how this all goes, to be honest. This has been a bit of a nightmare to turn around, and good job this telehandler is quite small. This means that we can get in everywhere and turn around. Ooh. We'll just drop those two there. That's lovely. So these bales were stacked here an awful long time ago, not by myself. They've just kind of been in there. I think they were used as like a bit of a windbreak more than anything for a while. But they've kept rather dry, and so because of that, we're just going to get rid of them. And yeah, we'll get rid of these. We'll get the shed floor here stripped out and leveled off a little bit. Get all these weeds taken away as well, which would be good just to keep it all nice and tidy. And then yeah, then after that we'll be in a much better place really. So that's the aim here. We're going to get these two bales put here, and then yeah, before we go too much further, drop those two there. And we've got 3 left. That's not too bad. What I might do for those 3 is coming from this angle. Because yeah, ultimately I want to fill this full of straw. I want to be able to get this, have all of these Dutch barns I have here full of straw where possible. So we're going to look into doing that. I want to get the seed and the fertilizers housed in that Dutch barn. I want to get that out of here and put into the new shed once we finish. So we're looking to do that as well once we get the new shed turned around. That's not going to take too long, all being well. The building engineers came back with some rather fascinating news, which has been great. They've been doing some calculations and worked out what we can and can't do. And that's going to be excellent for us, really. And now what we'll do with that one... Well, they can stay there. I don't mind where they go, really. That might work out nicely. We'll stick that in there. We're going to get these all strapped down, so they're not going to go anywhere. But yeah, we'll park at the JCB for now, and then we're going to have a bit of a wander around before we head out in the Fiat and go down to the power station to get these bales sold. That's lovely. Decided to take the 11090 today just because it's the only tractor that's not doing a great deal at the moment. The Big John Deere is still on the baler, the 69 is on the mower, and the Big Fenter's out doing some wrapping work for a custom job, so made sense to leave it on there. What we'll do is see if we can push this one on a touch though. There we go. Excellent stuff. So yeah, before we go anywhere, we're going to have a quick walk around the corner where you'll see there's a few things changed. We've been working hard recently whilst we had a bit of downtime on the old pig farm here. We've got a new wall put along the bottom here. This has gone all the way through. What you may remember is that we had the troughs here. The water troughs are now stuck on this trailer. I'm not sure if we're going to scrap those yet or what, but they're just going to hang there for now. We need to move that back again and then move that out. So that is in there, and then inside here we've got a whole load of gravel dumped here. Now this gravel is going to be leveled out across this whole area. We need to shift these 3 old, what I would describe as farrowing houses, I've just kind of stacked them all up on top of each other. So the gravel's going to be spread out along here. We're going to put like a good kind of 6-inch sub base down. One day we may look into getting some concrete on here, but we can't afford that yet. Inside we took down all of the metal gatework and all of there's a few brick wall dividers in here as well, so they all got smashed out as well. And that's all recently hauled away. There are our gates that we're going to load up into a trailer and hopefully take away today. Do need to move the header trailer out of here because that's about to get in our way. But ultimately what's happened, the building, like I said, the building surveyors and the engineers have been in. They've had a look at this and they believe with the shape of the shed, the structure of the shed, we can actually get rid of all of these grey, all of these pillars. We don't need those at all. So we're going to get rid of those. We're just going to have the A-frame structure going all the way along there. What's going to happen is this is going to get blocked off. We're going to raise up the concrete walls. There's going to be a second wall which is going to bring it into the height of this here paneling. That's all going to be done probably next week, I think. Although maybe actually next week, maybe in a couple of days if we can squeeze it in. We'll have to wait and see. This is going to get blocked off with the same paneling. And then this gateway is going to get blocked off as well. It's going to have another wall built in here, and then more concrete more of this tin sheeting along the side. And then down the bottom here, we're going to smash out a doorway. It looks like it's probably going to be maybe about there along to here. And we're going to put this in, and that is going to allow us to have access out into the main yard. Because at the moment, the access they've given us here isn't very useful because I can't get anywhere. I've got to come all the way back around here if I was driving and then go into there. What I want to do ideally is kind of get this all a little bit more secure. Might even put a proper wall across there and really limit how much access in and out there is. So that's what we're thinking. Although at the moment this here is going to become like a trailer park. Get all the trailers parked up here out the way because they're all kind of spread all over the place at the moment. And then yeah, this will become like a good machine shed. It can be a grain storage in the winter. We are going to concrete the floor in here. That's something that we're going to do. So that'll be nice to get that all done. And yeah, so I'm very excited about being able to make some changes and get rolling with this. Really, shouldn't take us too long. And yeah, once we get started on it, it'll be nice to get some real progress made. But yeah, we've done quite a bit so far, and lots more to do. But hopefully in the next coming few days and weeks there, you should really see a little bit of a transformation coming along there. What we're going to do now though, we're going to jump into the 11090 and we're going to go for a little bit of a drive. And you know what, because we're pointing that way, we're going to go over the bridge here and around the corner. Forager, I still haven't thought about that yet, to be honest. Now that the Lely is doing such a good job, we're just going to keep working with that and we'll worry about that in the winter, I think. But it'll be nice to get it undercover. Grass is starting to grow around here a little bit as well. We're getting a little bit of growth coming on there, which is always nice to see. And we're going to trundle around this corner here. That's beautiful. And off we go. So what we aim to do is we're just going to clear these bales out here. This is more of just a favour really. For the amount of money I'm getting, it's just something that I thought, well, they might as well be burnt. Make a little bit of energy rather than me using them. So that's exactly what we'll do. And then it just kind of clears that space. So I want to use that. I always thought that the way the yard was currently set up there just wasn't very efficient, wasn't very practical. So we're going to change that around. We're going to make sure we can use it to the utmost of our ability. And then from there on in, yeah, we're going to have a successful kind of more practical stead-in for a large agricultural contractor. As we come down this hill here, we're going to just creep over this little ford. We've taken a bit more of the rural, scenic route to get down to the power station, but today I'm in no rush. It's just nice to come out back in the field again, really. Once we get this done as well, we'll go back to the yard. We've got to put some, get some of those metal gates stacked onto the trailer. They're going to go away to a scrap man pretty soon, I think, who's going to love me for those. And then after that, we've got a little bit of plowing to do, which we might just go and do in the 6.9 actually. Just take the mower off and get that done. But yeah, lots to do. Just little odd jobs pottering around at the moment really, which I don't mind all that much at all. Just means that we're able to keep going. There you go. This is always a nice little bit of land there. It's more like just a common than it is a field, but what can you do? So I hope you're all doing very well today, whatever you may be getting up to. I hope it's all coming along nicely. Do let me know in the comments down below what you're doing and where you're watching from as well. For any of the new subscribers to Simulation for the Nation who are watching this Grass and Grain series, I'd love to know. Oh, I see stopped there. That's interesting. They're still leading silence here. I'm not sure why he stopped there though. So what I need to do, I'm going to pull over here. We need to find out where we can get this dumped off. Let's just pull out the way here. We'll go under the weighbridge and find out what we're holding first, I suppose. Makes sense. It looks like 11, just under 11.3 tons. Perfect. So I'm going to go and find out where we're going to put this. Speak to the lovely people in the office here and see what they want me to do. Might find that someone's going to come and load this for me now, but we'll go and have a chat with them all, see what they want to do, and we'll take it from there. So I'll catch you in just a little while. Well, just like that, folks, it is done. We're going to go and just pop back over the weighbridge, just so they know how much we have actually given them in straw. But yeah, we're good to get out of here. So that's exactly what we're going to go and do. Now let's go back over that way. There was a monstrous JCB that came and helped us out there. You can just see it in there. Absolutely huge old thing. Yeah, so we've got those all loaded up nice and quickly there. And what we'll do is we'll go over the weighbridge here, and then we'll be good to get back out of here nice and quickly. Okay. Alright, and barely moved the needle. That straw was so dry, but at least we got rid of it. That was the main thing we had to do. Now we will continue on around the corner here, which is going to take our time. And yeah, we'll get ourselves back into the yard there. So, oh, that tractor's still parked there. Must be having this break or something. Nothing coming, and we're good to go. We could have parked in a better place. I don't know what that is all about. Okay, anyway, so we're going to get ourselves back up to the yard there. Well, like I say, we've got a few things to sort out with the railings in the shed. We might just get the little trailer on the back of the Land Rover for that one. We're not going to take it away yet because that's a bit of a drive, and at the moment I'm waiting for another trip from the roofing company for the shed, because they're going to be changing a few things, and they're going to be putting on the tin sheets on the side, I think. But yeah, we're getting... I'm very excited about what that big extension or conversion of that old shed could do in terms of that giving us space to work with, really. So watch the space on that front for sure. This is one of the issues I have at the moment. When I've got my tractors... Oh, I've left my lights on. If I have my tractors with the machines on, I have nowhere to park them. I can't get them under cover. There's just no shed storage space big enough, really. So that's something I'm kind of keen to remove, which would be very nice to do. Gonna put that there. Now what I think we're going to do, we'll just jump into the telehandler. We're going to take off the bale spike on the front. We've got a nice solid set of forks around the corner, so we're going to jump onto those. We might also put that muck fork against the wall again. Just got to keep everything nice and tidy there. I was in a rush before, that's why I dropped these off here. Bad practice, I know, but we'll get those put away nicely. And then yeah, after we get that done this afternoon, we'll get that little field of... We've got some land we need to work over with the Plowing, the 6.9 as I mentioned. Once we get that done, we'll look to spread this hardcore around, I think. That'll be a nice job for the telehandler to do. Excellent stuff. So what I'm going to do at this stage, I'm going to just connect up the header trailer to the JCB. We're going to have to move that outside, unfortunately, at the moment, because that's bang in the way. And we'll see what we can do. I might try and get the scrap man to come and take these old styes away as well. That'll be quite good. Because yeah, I have absolutely no want or desire for those anymore. I might have to get out and swing this around a bit because it's kind of not straight. But we'll do that. We'll get this all hooked up. And we can get it dragged out into the safety of the open air. There we go. So yeah, we just have to probably take this straight out. Okie dokie then. It's the first time this has seen daylight this year actually. It's been kept away inside all winter. There we go. Let's just get around there. And yeah, unfortunately we'll have to just leave this in the yard for now, but then we'll get this all tied up at some point soon. And then we'll be able to give it a proper storage space. And then back we go. So that's going to look excellent. It's going to be nice and tidy once we get it all done. Do let me know down in the comments below as well if you are currently working in the same area and what you're getting up to if you are. I'd always love to know. I'd love to find out. Pop this into here like so. That's perfect. Excellent. Last thing I wanted was for something to drop onto that header whilst it was still working on the roof or something. So we're going to reverse back into here. We're going to try and load up these railings onto the forks of the telehandler. Hopefully they'll stay there long enough for me to go and just pull the Land Rover and the little trailer around out back. All being well. So let's just pop this down here. We're going to see if we can do that. We'll see if we can get this all loaded up there. Switch that off, and then yeah, we'll come back to you in just a little while. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a few monstrous steel railings tied down to the back of the trailer here. We're not going to take it away just yet because, like I say, we're going to wait around for a little while to make sure the scrap man is ready for them. Because yeah, it's going to be worth a lot of money. So we'll park those up there for now. As you can see, they're all. We've got 4 on the back there, just. So that's a lot of weight. So we'll have to leave those there for now. But what we are going to do is unhitch the mower off the back of the 6.9 here. That's perfect. And we're just going to be able to, we've got a little bit more space to park it in now. We'll get the other mower under the shed as well. I think will be a nice little touch. Let's get these all done. So what we'll do is we'll get this unhooked here quickly. And then I also need to, we're actually going to go through the arch this time because the Land Rover's out of the way. And then the plough is currently tucked away in a little old archive that was once upon a time, I think it was like another pigsty really. Quite literally a pigsty. But we'll go and have a look-see anyway and see, it should be able to get out with this. I think I put it in with the Fiat, but we should be able to get out with the 6.9. It's not too big. If the hens moved though. There we go, I just about got them out of the way. So we'll get this all squared up here, turn around, and then we can get this picked up. It's just a 4-furrow plough. At the moment it does everything we need. It's all of the, it picks up everything we've got to do without any issues. Get this all hooked up though. There we go. And yeah, next job is getting away and on with the so what we're going to do, we're just going over the hillside there, so we're going to go and do this now whilst we can wait, because when the building engineer comes, I can just pop it straight down over the road and come and have a chat, see what's up. So we just got to be a bit careful here we don't crack the thing off the roof. Just about managed. There we go. Excellent stuff, and over we go there. So like I say, we're not doing, the first field here is a very small field of barley. We're not worried about that one. We're going to go up and over the hillside. Where we'll make a start, it's kind of half been worked over, half left, and it was just in a bit of a sorry state really. So I figured that if we come in, we're going to plough it all over once just so we know it's all in the right shape, and then from there on in we can get ourselves going really, which is what I want to do. And the corner here. And so yeah, it just leaves a little bit to be desired, this field, so that's why we're going to just take care of it today. and we'll get it all done. Now what I think I'm going to do, we have a nice straightish edge running along this side actually. Is my plough facing the right way? It is. Lovely. So we're going to get us all started here, and then we should be in perfect shape. At this stage though, we're going to keep cracking on. We'll get this field worked over nice and quickly here. I think we will leave it here though, so thank you ever so much for watching. There's going to be lots of new updates coming soon as we continue to develop the old shed. Can't wait for you to see how that's going to work out. I'm very excited for that as well. So do please stick along for the ride there, and I hope you'll enjoy it. And if you do have any questions, comments or feedback, do leave them down below, and I will endeavour to answer them. If you have enjoyed this video, then please do give Simulation for the Nation a thumbs up, and also subscribe to him if you have yet to. But we will see you in the next one, so until then, do stay safe as always, enjoy what you're doing, but most importantly, happy farming.